concerned citizens today.
Our way of doing human rights education for human rights defense.
An initiative of
People's Action for Rural Awakening.
In preparation for the Golden Jubilee of UDHR, the UN gave the call for a decade of human rights education.
it followed it up with the UN World Programme of Human Rights Education.
Presently, it is in the third phase.
People's Action for Rural Awakening responded to this call
By taking up human rights education in schools,
with celebrating differences and cherishing diversity as the core motive in the first phase.
In this second phase, we emphasize
Human rights education is for human rights defense.
how is it done?
with permission from the educational authorities of the government.
Volunteering teachers are trained to form human rights clubs in schools.
670 guides and 525 head teachers from 525 government schools in the twin Telugu states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh have been trained to effectively run human rights clubs.
And then,
At the invitation of the teachers who are trained, students form human rights clubs in schools.
So far, 1,000 human rights clubs with a membership of 42,000 students.
spread across 12 districts of the two states have been formed.
What do we do?
We deepen our understanding of human rights in club meetings.
We monitor child rights violations.
We ensure entitlements under RT
Books,
uniforms.
midday meals,
Clean drinking water.
functional toilets.
We clean and green our surroundings.
We bring back school dropouts.
We prevent child marriages.
We redress corporal punishments.
We also join global movements for advocacy and lobbying.
Action 2015 for Sustainable Development Goals.
In support of gender goals.
In lobbying with the government through postcard campaigns.
In messaging the international community for financing for development.
In celebrating with the global community on adoption of SDGs.
In support of climate conference in France.
In demanding the release of Foya educational activist from Myanmar jail.
We bring changes in our personal lives. It is finally about our own lives, the challenge to live a culture of human rights.
We do not bully.
We share midday meals together.
We boys do sweep at home and in school.
We pledge never to indulge in eve teasing
and stand up to it when others do it.
What does it all add up for us?
We are turning around the old age. Today's children are tomorrow's citizen too. Today's children are today's citizen. For this, we compete with ourselves and collaborate with others.
We bring the best in ourselves,
Without being in competition, to be always.
the first.
We are making real our daily pledge.
India is my country. All Indians are my sisters and brothers. And in their well-being lies my happiness.
From Mera Bharat Mahan to Hamara Bharat Mahan.